Well, I'm here. I am here. I think there's a lot of things that I've been learning, for these past couple of months. I feel like I've been learning a lot about patience and what patience really means. Patience is not about waiting, but rather living in certainty. Knowing that the things that you want, they're definitely coming to you. Sometimes you might fall off, I also learned that you might lose faith. Sometimes things in life happen, certain trials and obstacles happen to you. In other words, adversity hits. And it can really take a turn for the worst, or it could take a turn for the best. It's really up to you and what you do moving forward. And the reason I said I'm here is because I overcame my depression. See, there were so many thoughts that were like old thoughts and old beliefs, negative beliefs that were coming to me. And it was just all at once. And I was feeling as if though I was failing myself. I didn't feel like I was enough. I didn't feel like I was good enough to even be on this platform, let alone even be posting or even showing my face. I thought that maybe people don't listen to me. They don't hear me. But something pulled me out of the darkness and told me that that's not true. And I want to say that that someone is my guardian angel. And I feel like that guardian that's watching over me is my grandmother. And the reason I say that is because there's been so many synchronicities, so many signs that I've been seeing, and I've been feeling like, damn, what if I didn't make my grandmother proud, or what if I'm not doing what I need to do? But I'm doing exactly what I need to do, and I am exactly where I need to be. Because no matter how bad shit gets, I always am able to get back up and dust myself off and try again. Like Aaliyah said. And when I made that video about suicide, I wasn't coming on this platform because I wanted attention. No, I came on this platform to share my story because if anyone else was going, because I know a lot of people do go through this and they go through depression, and a lot of people don't talk about it enough. They don't talk about suicidal thoughts. They don't talk about people who actually do attempt suicide, and they don't talk about the symptoms. They don't talk about how you're feeling, and I'm not here to give you a whole outline of what to do and how to, no, I'm not here to do that, because I'm not a mental health professional. However, I am someone who does and who has gone through major depressive disorder. It doesn't define who I am, because I am not depression, but I do have symptoms of major depressive disorder. Yes, I do. And that comes along with feeling hopeless and feeling sad and feeling as if though you do want to commit suicide. Now, from where I was before, I can honestly say that I feel like I'm in a way better state than what I was before, because with me being on a 72-hour hold, me, having to stay in the hospital and be diagnosed and all this other stuff, and having to take medication, all this stuff. And don't get me wrong, I'm not here to, I don't want to tell you guys like what you should do. But I will say this: if you know that you are going through something, if you know that you're not feeling at your best, then yes, it's okay to reach out and ask for professional help. It's okay to ask for that help. Don't just sit in it, Don't let it swallow you whole. It's easier said than done. I know, I get it. I've had my moments of where I didn't want to get up, I didn't want to do this, I didn't want to do that. I just wanted to just sit there, and I was just stuck in these thoughts, and I was thinking to myself, why am I feeling this way? Like I was really asking myself, like, what is this? And I've been told all my life that I was a failure and I wouldn't amount to shit. And I guess that little voice was like, bitch, you can't do nothing. You can't do nothing. You might as well give up. You might as well give up. No, I decided to say no, because no, that is not, because I had a dream. Let me tell you about this dream real quick. This dream, I was crying in this dream because this dream was a symbolization of everything that I have gone through. This dream told me that no matter what I went through, I was always resilient. I was always able to still stand tall. I was always able to say, no, I'm not going to give up. And I don't want you to give up. I don't want you to give up in anything that you want to do. My channel is not just about manifestation. And manifestation is not just about getting something. It's about recognizing and remembering who the fuck you are. It's about stepping in your power. Everything that you want, I'm going to tell you right now, the seeds that you've planted, yes, they are growing, even if you don't see it. But don't allow the outsiders, don't allow people who aren't even, who you won't even remember years from now. Let's just be real. Don't allow yourself to be your worst enemy. Don't fight with yourself. Don't hate yourself. You know what I'm saying? Forgive yourself. Yes, you made mistakes. Yes, you did things. Yes, you may have said things. I don't know you, okay? And I don't know your life. I don't know what you went through. But I'm here to tell you that you're still here. And that's what counts the most. We take life for granted. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, rest in paradise to those who did take their lives. Because this is something that really does need to be talked about. And a lot of people don't talk about this. And this is me bringing mental health awareness. This is me telling people and being actually vulnerable and putting my story out here on a platform and being able to just be honest and just be raw. Because I always want to come on my platform and be raw. I want to tell the truth. And I feel like God wanted me to put this out here. I'm not perfect. I make mistakes. And I'm still trying to get things right. But I've grown from where I used to be years ago, from where I am now and who I am now. And in the process of me growing, in the process of me developing a new mindset, in the process of me going through certain things, and sometimes we do go through certain things in our lives, but I also heard, and Nipsey Hussle said this, not word for word, but the pain that we go through, pain is meant to make you stronger. It's not meant to weaken you. Sometimes we look at things that we might lose, or doors that may close. But we don't look at, we look at, damn, I may have lost that job. Or damn, I may have lost that friend. Or that person is no longer in my life. Right? I'm not talking about somebody that passed away. I'm talking about an individual that just walked away from you or whatever. That's what I'm talking about. But, you know, certain things that we go through, and even when it comes to, and I'm gonna say that too, because even after, like, when I found out my grandmother passed away, it was very difficult for me. But it wasn't just only difficult for me, it was difficult for my family. It was difficult for a lot of people. And it was other people that passed away in my family too. My grandfather on my mom's side, which is her dad, and then my uncle on my mom's side, my great uncle, he passed away. And it was like within the same span of time. And a lot of people probably think Alizé didn't really care because she didn't show anything. But it's not that I don't care. It's just like, I think after, I look at things so differently, you know? Because I see it as, they're no longer in pain. They're resting. You know what I'm saying? And it crushed me when I found out that my grandmother passed, because I wasn't able to see her. I was trying to, and I didn't get the last chance to see her. But you know what? I can honestly say that I do feel her, and that she's rooting for me every day. So here's my point, because I don't want to get too deep into all that shit. Here's my point. Things are going to happen in your life. Okay? We're all going to go through shit. But it's up to you to get back up. It's up to you to dust yourself off. And I'm not saying it's going to be easy. I'm not saying you might not do it today. You might not do it tomorrow. But don't give up on yourself. And there are people that love you, and there are people that actually do value you. And maybe right now, it might not be the people in your life, but that doesn't mean that they're not on their way. But you know what? You don't even need people. Trust your Creator. Go to God. And I'm not here to come on this platform, and no, I am not Christian. I don't claim no religion. I really don't claim any religion. I think people have this misconception where if you believe in God and you believe in Jesus or you believe in all that, then yes, you are Christian. I do not want to I don't want to identify with any type of religion whatsoever. But I do know that God is real, because I know that I feel God every day, and God is with me, and God speaks through me. God gave me a gift, and I feel like He wants me to share this with the world. He or she, energy wise, God can be many things, but yeah. And I want to get on this platform, and I want to be able to tell the rest of the world my story. And I want to say that, yes, my name is Alize Mills. And I want to say, what was it? 2021, 25. 4 years ago, I was on a 72-hour hold because I didn't necessarily attempt, but I did have a plan to take my life. And 4 years ago today, I am here today. And even though I did experience the same thing that I did experience 4 years ago with the thoughts, I'm here and I made it. And you will too. You can make it. I'm rooting for you, and I love you.